You know, you can call me a drama whore all you want, but I do love myself a little bit of drama, and there has been some new tea to speak of, which is namely that there is a new game in town. Not really popular by any means, but 1348 or whatever it is, like ex Voto. I think most people would probably know what that game is, but if you don't know, um, basically the game is like a medieval style game about two women, like a lesbian couple or whatever, and one of them I believe is kidnapped, and then one of them is a knight, and she goes on this journey to. She goes on this journey to save her girlfriend, her wife. I don't even know what the hell she is. Um, but basically, it's like a game that got quite a little bit of hype. To be totally honest, like to be totally fair, like it was literally everywhere, and I do believe IGN was promoting it, even though I believe it's like a indie game, and I mean it actually got quite a lot of attention. Even so far that they apparently, supposedly, got 250,000 sorry wish lists. I don't know if I can actually check that if that's true, but if I go to SteamDB right now, which I'm actually gonna do while I'm just yapping, but I do believe that if you go to the SteamDB, which by the way you can use to actually see the numbers and the charts, and if I look at the chart, did I say charts? The charts. There's currently 213 players as I'm looking at 10 past 8 European time on the 13th of March, which is a day after release. And they have a 24-hour peak of 405 and an all-time peak since yesterday of 427. Now, if I look at the chart, and you can do that as well on SteamDB, just look up 1348 X Voto, and you will be able to find it. It's developed by Said Leo and published by Dear Villagers, which is apparently also the franchise. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but anyway. Let's see. If I look at the charts, so the highest point that they got players was on release day at 6 or at 7 p.m. my time, Central European time, is when the game peaked. And from that moment on, basically, it dropped so fucking low. It has risen actually a little bit today to 248, which is the peak of today, at 7 p.m. again on 13th on Friday, and now it's dropping again. It's dropping in players. So I'm not really sure what to think about this, because if I look at it, like they say they got 250,000 wish lists on their Twitter account, which I don't really believe right now. Because if they really did get this many wish lists, like 250,000 wish lists, which means that 250,000 people were apparently planning on buying it, and even like it's not like all 250,000 will buy it at the exact same time, not at all. But you would think that with so many people, right now it's like it's like kind of like a peak hour to play, like where many people play games, like on a Friday night. And instead of the numbers rising, it's actually dropping, and the peak was literally yesterday at 427. So I would at least guess that if you got 250,000 wish lists, your game would at least get like a couple of thousand players at least, right? But apparently they're not even getting that. They're not even reaching 500. They're not even reaching half of 1,000. Which, I mean, I'm not here to shit on the game. Not at all, but I just kind of find it funny because I'm literally seeing it pass everywhere, and I kind of checked it out. I was like, okay, let's go to the Twitter account because I'm seeing all this shit, and then I noticed like, oh shit, the game got like 250,000 wish lists. I mean, this game got to be booming right now. But of course, many people were shitting on it because it's like a modern agenda game or like an LGBTQ game, which, in my humble opinion, I mean, I'm just a little fish in the massive sea that is YouTube and people who talk about games and stuff. But I mean, I'm not really gonna judge a game based like just because it's about lesbians or whatever. I mean, Life is Strange is a game about pretty much like Max Caulfield can be a lesbian, and it's also heavily promoted that she had something with Chloe Price in the game. So I mean, that game did really well. It's a very honored game as well. Many people like it. Modern, old, OG or modern doesn't matter. Life is Strange is still seen as one of the better stories to have ever come out. Well, maybe not ever, but it's one of the greater stories, let's say. So it doesn't really matter that it does have like a lesbian couple. Is it a little bit weird to do it in a time setting where being gay in general, man or woman, was kind of like frowned upon? And I do believe that some even got killed over it back in those days. I'm not gonna say that it actually did happen because I'm not sure, but it was definitely not something that would have been accepted in 1348. That aside, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a game. They can do with their story what they want. But yeah, they're not quite reaching the numbers. They're not quite reaching the number that they were probably hoping for, unfortunately for them. Now, if I actually go on Steam and look at the reviews, now you would think, or I was at least expecting, that people were instantly going to shit on the game because it's like about like a gay couple, or like, like a gay knight in 1348 saving her gay wife. I immediately thought like it was going to be something like that, but actually, to be honest, there were actually quite a few reviews that were shitting on the game. Now, I'm gonna be honest, from the screenshots that I've seen, the game does look very good. Like the game graphic-wise, and I think aesthetically, the game does look good. Like, you gotta give credit where credit's due. I don't give a shit about what the story and all is, because I haven't played the game at all, and probably won't either. I don't think it's gonna be worth my money. But from what I've seen, it looks very good. And now many people were also a little bit convinced to play it because Jennifer English, I believe her name is, which is one of the actresses who played in Expedition 33, which is one of the best games ever made, as they say. It's actually sitting right next to me. I haven't played it yet, but it has won like the most awards for Game of the Year, I believe. It has won Game of the Year, and it's like overall seen as one of the games that is actually revolutionary in turn-based combat games. So, whenever they saw Jennifer English, immediately they were like, oh yeah, this game gotta be good. I mean, Jennifer English is part of it. And Jennifer English herself, I mean, all love to the woman, but like, she is very, like, I would say progressive, perhaps. She's very heavy on promoting, I think she was very cool towards, I don't know, what was it? She made like an entire speech when she won one of her rewards. I think it was for the BAFTA or something like that, and she was like, yeah, to all the, what was it? All the autistic people. I think that was it. Like all the ADHD people out there, you're seen and all that stuff. But she's also very favorable towards LGBTQ stuff, I believe. I mean, she can do whatever she wants if she's into that, or if she wants to promote that a lot. I mean, by all means, do it. I mean, as long as there is a good story. Again, Life is Strange is probably the most, is like the greatest example. The Last of Us Left Behind, I believe. Is that the name of the DLC, Left Behind? Shit, I don't even know. But the DLC for the first The Last of Us game was beautiful. I really liked that. I don't really care if there's like a lesbian couple in it. I don't care if it's like a gay couple. I don't care if it's anything LGBTQ, as long as the politics of modern day of promoting gay and they them and God knows what, as long as the politics don't overshadow the quality of the game or the quality of the story, I don't care. And so to get back to the reviews, I was actually kind of surprised that instead of people immediately going in like, gay, and all that fucking shit, like I was expecting, definitely, especially from Twitter users, on Steam, there's actually, it now sits on mixed, which is not completely bad, but also definitely not good. But what I see is that a lot of people are actually complaining about the game not running well, feeling clunky, and also that there's a lot of like bugs in it and like glitchy animation. So there's actually people who are commenting on the game itself rather than them not liking that it's like a lesbian night or whatever. And so from what I can see, and also what I saw on Twitter, is that a lot of people were also, were trying to defend the game because, it's only getting bad reviews because it's about like a gay lesbian and all that shit. But from what I can see, there's actually a lot of like genuine comments or genuine criticism that the game doesn't run well, that the game has issues, that it kind of feels like the game was rushed. Like, sure, it looks very good, but at the same time, when you use Unreal Engine 5, any game can look fine. Any game can look like, Red Dead Redemption 2 in a matter of speaking. But that doesn't mean that the game is actually good. And from what I can see, a lot of people kind of have issues with the gameplay and how the game runs mostly, which means that whoever made the game, which is again said Leo or something like that, they did not optimize. They did not optimize the game. Like some people say, good story, but combat isn't very good. Which, to be totally honest, when I saw like the gameplay reveal, I immediately said like this game is gonna be shit. Not because of the story or the characters, but I mean the combat looks so janky and it looks like basic, like 2010 basic, in the sense that it just, the animations keep repeating. Like the quest was, or like the tutorial I should say, what I saw on YouTube anyway was, yeah, okay, throw 3 normal strikes, and then they did it like 1 pause, 2 pause, 3 pause, and it was always the same animation. And at that point it was like, that's not really a good sign. Like if you really give someone a tutorial and they tell you to use the same strike 3 times in a row, and 3 times in a row you do the same exact animation, I'm gonna start asking questions about your combat, like truly. And from what I can see from a lot of these reviews, even some of the positive ones, even the ones that recommend the game or that like the game, they even say that the combat is not always that good. The combat kind of lacks. Some people find it enjoyable, but most people seem to not like it. And also optimization issues, they definitely seem to pop up a lot. Like a lot of people say, like it's not optimized at all. Which a game in 2026, if your game is not optimized, you will definitely lose a lot of credit early on. Like, unless you're doing an entire Cyberpunk 2077, which is hard to do, and they had an entire studio for that, it's definitely hard to to come back from that. So hopefully for them they can fix it, and maybe one day I will play it. I mean, they are planning on a physical release, so maybe one day if I see it for on sale for like $10, maybe I will try it out. Maybe I will give it a go. But as I'm seeing it right now, it doesn't really seem to have that many good reviews. Again, product review. Oh, this guy even refunded it after like an hour and a half. Oh shit. I really, really wanted this game to be good. Unfortunately, it's a buggy mess, which runs exceptionally poorly. Seriously, the game is not a massive open world or hyper realistic. Unfortunately, it misses the mark. So why are the recommended specs so high? A game of this scale should not need a 50 series GPU. What? It needs a 50 series? Holy shit. I mean, again, as I said in the beginning, the game does look good. From the screenshots I have seen, like, people can shit on it and say that it looks horrible. Bro, from what I see, the game looks awesome. It looks like, graphically, like, graphic-wise, it looks very good. Like, you definitely gotta give them credit for that. Again, Unreal Engine 5 makes that really easy, but still. The only bad thing about it is that they seem to really prioritize having a good-looking game over a good-looking game that runs well. Like, they wanted to have a good game, but they had no idea how to optimize. I don't even know if this is like their first game ever, but if it is, they definitely should have cooked a little bit longer. They definitely should have gone out and be like, okay, we have to make sure this is good. Like, if this is your first impression, damn. This guy gave it a 10 out of 10. Story is amazing. I really like the combat, especially once you unlock more stuff. There's a couple of issues with frame rates, but don't let that change your mind. Well worth the time. Like, it definitely kind of depends on, some people will definitely like it, like, some people definitely won't. Kind of depends on who you ask. But from what I see, it's like, it's mostly negative. It's like, it's like mostly mixed. It's like a lot of negative, then you have some positive, and then negative again. It's definitely, it's definitely a little bit of a thing. Like, it goes all directions. It goes all directions is all I can say. But yeah, I mean, I don't really know what to think about. I just found it so funny because when I look at the charts right now, at the charts right now, I'm gonna reload. Like, it definitely doesn't look like a lot of people are playing it. Like, if anything, the player count is literally dropping as we speak, which is not a good thing to happen. And if you supposedly are to have 250,000 uh like wish lists on a Friday evening, because I saw one tweet from a woman that said like, oh yeah, but people's paychecks haven't been delivered yet, and I'm like, what? It's like, what, 25? I mean, again, some people really do need the $25. I'm not gonna say that they don't need it, but it's like $25 right now, I believe, on Steam. Oh, actually, it's on sale. You can get it now for $23. So it's not like like it's a full priced game. Like you can definitely, it's definitely like a small game, but a little bit cheaper. It's like half the price of Mafia: The Old Country. So it's not like super expensive for like in this day and age for gaming. So I would be surprised if you wishlist it and you know that this game is coming, that you wouldn't like save up a little bit to actually buy the game whenever it came out. So I'm not really sure if it really did have 250k wishlists. Like part of me thinks, and I'm not trying to incriminate anyone or like speculate or assume anything, but like a part of me believes that they kind of made it up, that they got 250,000 wish lists. I'm gonna say it. I'm just gonna say I'm very sorry if I. Well, I'm not sorry if it offends anyone. I don't give a shit. Like if that offends you, like that's more of a you problem than a me problem. But so on January 23rd of this year, they said they had 100,000 wish lists, and how long until they had 250? March 12th. So that's 150,000 in like a matter of what, like 2 months? No, like not even January, February, March. Yeah, not even, like not even. So is it possible? Sure, I guess. I mean, it did get quite some, like it did get quite some recognition. Like IGN like posted a trailer and all that stuff. Like it did have some traction. It's not like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, it had no traction at all. It's definitely lies. But it definitely feels a little bit, I don't know, like something is off with it. I just don't know what. Like, are they trying to like ride the hype train or whatever? Or I don't know what to think about it, man. I really don't. It's kind of fucking weird, but yeah, it's a weird situation all in all. To be totally honest, like if the game is good, I mean, I think that people should just accept that it's good. But from the moment I saw it was about two lesbians and like a lesbian night, I knew that the game would be absolutely shit on into the ground. I immediately knew, like, yeah, people are gonna hate it. Like, even though they haven't played the game, or like I will also say some of these negative reviews, like this guy, he said it was naive or whatever, and he only has like zero point 0.4 hours in the game. I mean, if you haven't even played like a full hour of the game, like he only played like let's say 40 minutes or something like that. If like yeah, let's say he played like 40 minutes, not even an hour. I mean, have you really tried the game out? Like at least try the game. And then this guy saying 10 out of 10, story is amazing, like combat is good. Like for some people are very easy to please. Me myself, I'm also very easy to please. He also does have like near 7 hours, so a part of me does believe like this guy actually did play. Then this other negative review, 4 hours, not recommended. I truly wish I could recommend it, but in its current state, it's just not enjoyable to play. Yeah, like there's some reviews negative that are like this one, zero point 0.2 hours, bro. He has like 1,500 games and 114 reviews. Like, some people definitely didn't try it and just kind of reviewed it. This one only has 3 reviews in 0.3 hours. This one is an hour and a half before they actually didn't recommend it. This one an hour and a half before refunding. An hour and a half. Like, of course, like within the hour, you can definitely know whenever a game is not for you, let's be honest. Like, I don't need 5 hours to know whether or not I like a game. Like, if I like a game, I will like it within the hour, at most 2 hours. And if I don't like it after those 2 hours, chances are, like 90% of the time, I will not like the game after that. This guy, 6 hours at review time, not recommended. 1 out of 10 only because the graphics. This thing is horrible. I really wanted to like it, but too many flaws from gameplay, game design, QA, even the subtitles are overlapping. And the last boss fight, who came out with something like that? Like, it's definitely it's like a mixed bag. Like, some people definitely didn't try the game and still didn't recommend it. Some people did actually play for multiple hours before saying I don't recommend it. So that's definitely a good thing that some people did actually try the game before they reviewed it. But the ones that are like less than an hour, I doubt that they tried it. I think they only said it's not good because it's more like LGBT or like modern audience type of stuff. Which at the end of the day, if you're not for like modern audience games, just don't play them, in my opinion. I mean, don't shit on them for no reason, but also don't play them. Like, hating on them for the sake of hating on it, it's just ingenuine, and you're not really helping gaming with it. You're just, adding another problem on top of a problem. And the only reason that I say that modern audience games are a problem is they think that if they just insert a lot of like gay characters and a lot of gay people or like a lot of inclusivity, that their game is automatically a good game. But as I'm seeing right now, if I'm to believe the comments about having very bad optimization, they kind of hoped that just because they got Jennifer English and just because they have like gay characters in the main cast, I think they kind of got too easy with it, and they were like, oh, it's going to be fine. Didn't optimize their game, didn't really think about making good combat, and just launched the game because they were like, yes, people are talking about the game, now is the time. I think they definitely... A part of me believes that they just rushed the game to have it out while the iron was hot, and now they're just, cashing in the money, hoping that they get enough money to fund their next project and then go on with that, and hope that whenever they show how many sales their game got, that they can get some new funders for like their next game or whatever. That's what I think. I think that they released it earlier, just so that they could tell people, or that they could get like all the money and tell people like, hey, look, this is what's happening. This is how much we sold the game for. This is how many sales we got. Like, can we get some more funding? Can we get some new investors or whatever? That's what I honestly think. Because if this is your first game and you don't optimize it for shit, and your combat is clunky and basic, I think you really need to reinvest your time and your resources into something else rather than hiring Jennifer English, which probably wouldn't have been cheap. Like, I think Jennifer English is like an expensive VA to cast, especially now that she's so popular. I mean, they probably hired her before Expedition 33. I would assume. I definitely think so. But still, Jennifer English, it's not like she's a new actor, so she definitely does have probably a high budget to cast. But man, I think that next time they should definitely put their funds and their time elsewhere, rather than having like a inclusive cast and like a well-known voice actress. They should definitely invest more in developers who know how to make good combat and optimize the game. That's what I think. But anyway, I'm gonna stop yapping about this. I just thought like, hey, it's a hot topic. A lot of people seem to be talking about it, so here I am talking about it as well. Again, I'm not sure if I should believe them when they say they got 250,000 wish lists. Looking at how many players they got. Is the game good? I don't know. I will probably not know for a long time. But if anyone has played it and watching this video, let me know in the comments down below. Again, I'm not gonna say that the game is shit simply because it got like a gay cast. I really don't care about that. But yeah. I'm actually seeing another tweet this time. Like, the game has been out for only a few hours and paychecks aren't usually until Friday anyways. People want to stomp on queer stories the moment they can. I mean, I don't really think right now, if I'm looking at it, that queer stories are the problem here. If I'm reading the reviews, but anyway, I'm gonna leave it right there. It's an interesting story, and I definitely want to kind of follow it up. I really want to see where this goes. If the game is gonna get better over time, if updates are gonna fix it and actually make people want to play it. I'm actually kind of curious. I'm curious how this game is gonna go, because if I know anything about games, if I know anything, Cyberpunk made a huge turnaround, the 180 after their game. Like, granted, their game did have a good story already. The gameplay was unique, or it was like not unique per se, but it was like cool. Like, it was one of the only big open world, like, futuristic games, I guess you could say. And so they did have something to actually back them up whenever they did the 180, but, I don't know. I really want to see what's gonna happen. So anyway, let me know in the comments down below if you played it and what you thought about it. What do you think about the situation in general? Like, does the game deserve the hate? Does the game deserve more players or whatever? And yeah, Got nothing else to say. I'm done yapping. Have a good one. Be a good person. And yeah, I'll see you later.